Trust is one of those things where when you have it, you know you have it. Life seems a lot easier, or at least not as difficult as it is when you have a low trust relationship. And when you don't have trust, you also know it. And that tends to take our focus away from actually delivering what we're being trusted and paid and expected to deliver for our boss, for our organisation, for our customers. Now, there are specific ways that you can start to develop more trust in the relationships in your workplace, whether it be with key stakeholders, potential clients, existing customers, your boss, your peers, your subordinates. It's a fantastic low maintenance principle, is trust, and here are some specific ways to develop more trust. I'd like you to think about how well you do this now, and if you do this really well, do it even better. If you're not too fantastic at doing these things, start to plan into your daily activities how to develop more trust. The first one is when you make a commitment to someone, whether it be the boss, your team, or someone you've never met, but you need to rely on, and who's relying on you, keep that commitment. Our brains keep score, and the more people let us down, the more we start to mistrust them. And when we start to lose trust, those people will tell other people. So be worthy of other people's trust. Keep your commitments. The second one is related to the first, is if you make a commitment, then you find that you can't keep it. Be honest enough and authentic enough to go back to that person or those people and tell them that on this occasion I shouldn't have made that commitment. There's something outside of my control or something I wasn't aware of that is actually hindering me meeting that commitment. Please, can we rearrange? Can we reschedule? Can we talk about some other options to make this work? So I do want to keep my commitment to you. I also want to put you on warning that there is something that has just cropped up that I wasn't aware of, and I'm sorry. People will really appreciate when you go to them and have that dialogue. It's when that dialogue doesn't take place, the problems really begin. A second way, a third way even, to develop trust is when someone asks you to keep something private and confidential, keep it private and confidential. People talk over coffee, people talk over lunch, and this isn't the way to go if you want to develop trust. Unless there's something that you've been asked to keep confidential that could damage the organisation or the people within it, that's a different story, but keep confidences. Fourthly, even, delegate to people. If you're a boss, start to delegate, but do it effectively with a process in place, and we have another video for that. But delegate to people and help them and coach them. Delegation is not just to free up your time in your email account, it's to help people learn. It's to allow you time to focus on the things you need to be doing, and you help other people to learn, and that develops a relationship as well. Another way is to deliver the results. Deliver the results with people. Never take credit for someone else's fantastic work. Allow them that opportunity to take that. Also, when something goes wrong, never take the blame either. We're not looking for blame, we're looking for responsibility. And there's another video on responsibility as well. So never take the credit and never take the blame. How often do you demonstrate trust to your colleagues? Do you withhold information because knowledge is power? Do you want to keep the upper hand, or do you share information transparently for the greater good? You may be a person that's fantastic at what you do. People can trust your competence, but if they don't trust your character, that's the problem. And on the other side, you might be a fantastic person who's a joy to be around and loved by many, but not delivering the results. That also is a problem, but we'll speak about that in another video. Please take the tips that are coming up on screen in a moment, work on them yourself and your team for the next 10 days, and you'll start to see some fantastic results take place.